Coming up on Wyln News, heading to trial. This is your news choice. Wyln News starts right now.
From the Wyln studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is Wyln News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Wyln News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A Schuylkill County man accused of killing his father will go to trial on the charges. 37-year-old Michael Marchok allegedly beat his father to death with a baseball bat on Father's Day. It happened at Gary Marchok's home in Barnesville, Ryan Township. Gary was a well-known attorney in Schuylkill County. Michael's brother Matthew took the stand. Matthew was the one who found his father dead. Michael spoke to reporters this morning after leaving the courtroom.
What was it like hearing your testimony today?
It was difficult to hear.
Did you intend to kill your father?
No, I didn't.
How are you living with the guilt?
I have no choice but to live with it at this point.
Police investigations show Marchok used an aluminum baseball bat to strike his father several times. Marchok will remain in Schuylkill County Prison as he awaits trial. A Shenandoah man will be headed to prison for being involved in a Schuylkill County drug trafficking ring. 22-year-old Shane Lopez admitted to being a sub-distributor of heroin. The ring operated from 2012 through 2016. He pled guilty to conspiracy to distribute over 100 grams of heroin. He was sentenced yesterday to 5 years in prison by senior U.S. District Court Judge James Munley. He was also ordered to serve 4 years on supervised release following his prison term. 11 other people have also been charged in the case. 2 Wilkes-Barre women were taken into custody after they lied to police about a wanted man's whereabouts. 27-year-old Megan Hill and 28-year-old Sarah Hill allegedly were seen dropping off to Gregorio Flores from a vehicle in Tamaqua. Flores has multiple warrants for his arrest. He was seen exiting a white Oldsmobile Alera on Greenwood Street on Saturday. The car pulled away and was stopped by police. Both women were in the car at the time and denied dropping him off or knowing his whereabouts. They were arrested and charged with hindering the apprehension of a criminal by concealment, among other charges. They were arraigned and taken to the Schuylkill County Prison for lack of $10,000 straight cash bail each. Hazleton City Police are asking for your help tonight in locating this man. Police say this male is possibly involved in a shots-fired call July 13th in the area of 1st and Garibaldi Court. The male and the motorcycle also match the description of a man involved in a shots-fired call on July 19th in the same area. Anyone with information about the person or the motorcycle in the photo is asked to contact the Hazleton Police Department, Detective Bureau Detective Sergeant William Gallagher, Criminal Investigations Division at 570-459-4942 or hazletonpolice.com and select Submit a Tip. A man who was wanted by the Berwick Police Department has been captured. John Thomas Gerns was taken into custody today without incident. He was found at a pavilion behind the Berwick VFW. He allegedly stabbed a man in the back with a hunting knife on Tuesday, then fled the scene. Gerns is charged with 1 count of criminal attempt to commit criminal homicide and 1 count of aggravated assault. He was arraigned and taken to the Columbia County Prison for lack of $250,000 straight cash bail. He has a preliminary hearing set for August 7th. Wilkes-Barre General Hospital is facing a lawsuit after a Pittston area doctor took his own life. The family of 33-year-old Dr. Stephen Allen Azaravich is suing the hospital, alleging that doctors failed to act when he expressed suicidal thoughts after a psychiatric exam. He hung himself 2 days after being discharged. He was found dead July 22nd, 2015. Azaravich called 911 July 20th and reported he was suicidal. He was then taken to Wilkes-Barre General. The lawsuit, filed on behalf of his wife and parents, alleges gross negligence on the part of the providers who failed to properly diagnose him and failed to alert his family and to get him the proper help. The Luzerne County District Attorney's Office is warning people about an automated phone scam. District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis said that her office has been hearing from residents about being contacted with a recorded message. It warns them that serious allegations have been pressed against them and they will be taken into custody by local police. The message then instructs the listener to call a number in the 914 area code, which is a number based in Westchester County, New York. Salavantis said that under no circumstance will her office use an automated system to notify people of criminal charges in Luzerne County. The information on the phone scam has been handed over to the FBI. The Schuylkill County Prison Board is no longer required to submit bi-weekly reports to the State Department of Corrections. An agreement was made with the DOC back in July of 2015 to bring the inmate population below its approved capacity of 277. Following a 3-month ban on accepting new inmates, the county entered into another agreement with the state DOC that allowed newly sentenced criminals on the condition that they continue to submit bi-weekly reports on the inmate census and ensure that it did not house more than 277 inmates through June 30th, 2017. The average inmate population for June, 251. An average of 46 inmates were housed at other facilities in June. Coming up on WYLN News, a grant that put police on the street could be in jeopardy, plus Camp Cadet continues. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect and another round of nasty downpours with thunder and lightning making their way through the area, so be prepared. First, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau at visitluzernecounty.com for the listings of the many events you'll find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals to hill climbs to the famous tomato and kielbasa festivals, you'll find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in Pennsylvania website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. You'll find it right here in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Your body was made to move, fluidly and with ease. If the need for joint replacement surgery has stopped you in your tracks, it's time for a plan that can put you back in motion faster. The area's most experienced surgeons, the region's only nationally ranked program. That's Orthopedics in Action at Lehigh Valley Health Network.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
A personnel change is expected to take place in Hazleton's Community Development Office. City Council received a letter from Mayor Jeff Cassat informing Council of plans to remove Fallon Furman as Community Development Director. Furman's attorney, Barry Diller, said that he and Furman plan to file a federal court complaint against the city and the mayor. He said the development comes from a complaint that Furman filed last year about receiving substantially lower pay than male directors. Furman tried to solve the situation informally, but filed a complaint in June of 2016 with the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission and Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The notice that council received stated that Furman's removal is effective 20 days from July 18th. Council President Jack Mundy said that council is not in total agreement with the mayor's decision. A federal program called COPS that helps communities like Hazelton hire police officers might change. That would make it harder for smaller municipalities to get those funds. WYLN's Maria Senti has more on what changes could be made.
A federal program called COPS has put thousands of additional police officers on the streets nationwide over about the past 20 years.
It was started in the 90s. So if you think about the number of police officers that were put on the street throughout that time period, over 2 decades.
Over the past few years, the COPS program has benefited Hazelton, West Hazelton, Wilkes-Barre, and other local communities. Hazelton received the grant for the 2016 solicitation, which allowed Hazelton to hire 2 police officers. It will cover the majority of their salaries for 3 years.
Anytime you have more boots on the ground, it's essential. It's essential to us as law enforcement to make a safer city, reduce crime, prevent crime, and build relationships. So it is essential to us.
But now there's a chance the Trump administration could modify the program by giving more municipalities the ability to attain the grant funds.
There'll be more people competing for the grant money, and the formula for winning the grants are different than what they were, which I believe will make it easier for the bigger municipalities to win those grants.
Hazelton Police Chief Jerry Speziali says the city is in need of these funds, but he is not too concerned about how these changes would affect Hazelton's police force.
I'm just fortunate enough, and the city's fortunate enough, we were able to get it in 2016 that lasts us, into 2020. So, we'll deal with 2020 at that time.
Barletta says he and federal officials will try to ensure smaller municipalities continue to have a fighting chance to win the COPS grants. In Hazelton, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Sinti.
Thank you, Maria. This week, WYLN News has been reporting on Troop In's Pennsylvania State Police week-long Camp Cadet program. This morning, our Gary Perna stopped by as the cadets got to see what happens firsthand at a major crash.
It played out like a real-life car crash. A car all smashed up. Police, fire, and EMS personnel responding in to a mock DUI crash.
I don't think they truly understand everything that we do. Most of the time they just look at us as we write tickets or we arrest people, but there's many different things that we handle, from crashes to just this type of camp. Bringing them in, showing them what we do, teaching them something about themselves. It shows a different side of us to them that they may have never have known.
A medevac helicopter from Lehigh Valley Health Network also landed at the mock scene. The cadets watched as the firefighters and EMTs worked to free the passenger that was trapped in the car.
Each of the West Hazelton Fire Department is invited by Troop N, PSP, the Camp Cadet, to give a demonstration on vehicle extrication along with the mock DUI crash. West Hazelton Fire has done this for the past 5 to 6 years. It gives the cadets an opportunity to see exactly up close how an extrication is done. Most of the time they're only able to see it from far away or on the TV news. This way they have an up-close personal relationship with what's going on, and they have a greater idea and learning curve to see what we actually do as a rescue company.
Trooper Peters said the camp is much more than just for kids looking to get into a career in law enforcement.
Camp Cadet's a lot of things. One thing, people think it's just for kids who want to go in law enforcement, and that's, some kids are here that want to go in law enforcement or military. However, there's kids here that want to challenge themselves, and this camp is very challenging. It's very demanding, physically and mentally, especially at their young age. Right. They're going to face some adversity coming in their lives, and we hope that this camp teaches them something about themselves, that when they're faced with that adversity to maybe do drugs or join a gang or do something that they shouldn't, that they understand that they're better than that. And we've taught them that. And then they get to, like I said, see us in a different light, that we're just not people who arrest people. We'd be there to help you. We're okay. Everybody that comes through here, it's like family afterwards. We keep in touch with these kids. We try to, see where they're going in life and be that person that, hey, if you don't think you have someone you can trust, we're those people. You can reach out to us. We'll do whatever we can to make sure you stay on the right path and further your goals.
Wednesday night, the cadets also got a chance to learn about scuba diving.
We learn about what state police and other police officers do in their line of duty. They're going to teach us how to scuba dive. They're going to put equipment on us and kind of teach us the basics and the safeties of scuba diving.
We want kids to come to this program. We do. We average about 225 to 250 applications a year, and we take 104. So, you know, it's not that it's competitive. It's just a lot of people want to do this. They want to. I mean, the things they get to see here are amazing. But that's one thing of it. You know, what they get to see in the mirror when they leave here, when they look every day and see themselves, we hope is what they really understand what this camp is about. And we do a lot of things in the community that sometimes gets overlooked by death and destruction, it seems. But we do wonderful programs. This is a phenomenal program, and hopefully the kids and the families and the community see that, you know, we are more than just writing tickets or doing things like that. We are really trying to better our community.
Camp Cadet will wrap up Friday night when the cadets graduate. In Sugarloaf Township, for Wyln News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thank you, Gary, and Pennsylvania State Police for all you do. Coming up on Sandy Valley's News Choice, on Community and You, I get a workout at a local fitness center. Plus, encouragement for a senator and the juice gets paroled. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau at visitluzernecounty.com for the listings of the many events you'll find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals to hill climbs to the famous tomato and kielbasa festivals, you'll find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in Pennsylvania website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. You'll find it right here in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Wyln has strong ties to the community and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hands Society telethons. Wyln's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants Despair Hill Climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. Wyln, we're your local network.
Welcome to Community and You, and today we are going to get healthy, or healthier, depending on what the case may be. With me is Janet Brown, and Janet, where do you hang out here when you're hanging out?
At the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton, at the fitness center.
And it is a wonderful place. I noticed you didn't call it a gym, although there looks to be a lot of gym-type stuff here. Give us a little rundown. What is here?
We actually do have a lot. Right now we are in the fitness center, so we do offer a lot of classes, training sessions. We work with all different ages.
Now, this isn't just a type of fitness center for people who are perhaps undergoing different types of rehabilitation?
For actually everything. We deal with people that are in rehab. So once they graduate from rehab, they come to the fitness center. We get them healthier just to maintain a healthier life and continue with fitness. Also kids as well as elderly.
So what would you say your age range is then, from walking?
I would say 8 to about like 95. That's our oldest member that we have here.
Boy, that is wonderful. Now, you mentioned the fact that you have a lot of classes, and sometimes there are people, and I can see them if you look right into the camera there, they're sitting on their couch, and they're saying, I don't know, this other lady over here is on that bike. I don't want to do that, but I might be interested in some of those classes that you have. Do you have to be a member? How does that work?
You don't have to be a member. You could come in, try it out. We encourage you to bring a friend, make it comfortable, to try to get out of your comfort zone.
By the way, the girl on the bike is Jen, and
Yes.
is that one of the classes? Obviously, you've got bikes here.
Yes, we do have a cycling class. It's a very popular class. We actually offer that 4 times a week.
Ooh. What about some of the other classes that you have? Again, classes for people like me who should be taking classes in order to stay healthy and fit.
We have Fit for Life, so it's a basic starting class. It gets you going, full body, cycling, dance, total body conditioning, PYO, it's like Pilates and yoga, Piloxing, that's Pilates and boxing, boot camp. Right now in the summer, it's called Summer Mix, so it's everything, and it's fun.
Boy, it does sound like fun, but it sounds like it's kind of tough. How do you know when you get in touch with you and someone calls and says, Janet, I think I'd like to get involved and I need to do something. How do you know where to put someone? Look at me, for example.
When you do call, we see, we give you an evaluation. So we kind of sit down and talk to you, get to know you, see what what you can't do, and then we'll go from there. So we'll show you, get you comfortable, and understand everything that you have to do.
And you also do have other classes for people who do have certain conditions.
We do. We actually have a Get Up and Go program, so it's people with Parkinson's, all different kind of disorders, things like that, and just to get you going and more active.
When people do come to the, and I'm focusing a little bit more on the classes because you do have the bikes and the treadmills and different things like that as well. But when they do come to the classes, they don't have to do any of the other things.
No. And when you're in a class, if there's some things that you can't do, you don't have to do it. So you can feel comfortable and just do what you can.
What if someone, again, I'm sitting at home on my couch and I'm interested, what exactly is the cost like? Do you have to sign up for a period of time? How does that work here?
You could come in, pay per class, so depending on the class, they range between $6 to $10 per class, or you could buy a punch card, so it'd be 10 for 40, 10 for 60, depending if you are a member or if you're not a member, and you could purchase an unlimited package. So it's unlimited gym and unlimited classes.
Are there other things here in the facility as well? I know, you go to a gym, you have a shower, you have a changing room, things like that here too?
Yes, we have that. Towels, showers, training, anything.
And you don't have to get a doctor's note to be able to come?
Yes, 50 or older, just to make sure that there's no restrictions, and then that's it. We just send a clearance to your doctor.
All right. Janet, I'm going to have you look right in there in the camera and look at me in the camera because I'm the one sitting home on my couch and tell me to get my buns of steel here. Well, they're not quite steel yet. They're more like aluminum.
Come visit us at the fitness center. We're here to help you. Bring a friend and we'll encourage you and get you stronger.
Sounds like a plan. Can I give you this for 1 second? And I'm going to give you this. This is my favorite part. Ooh, look at that. See you again next time on Community and You.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, and outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on Wyln TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
It was announced yesterday that a senior Arizona senator was diagnosed with cancer. Doctors of 80-year-old Senator John McCain discovered a brain tumor after he had a blood clot removed from his left eye last week. He's recovering well and is discussing with his family treatment. And today, O.J. Simpson was approved for parole by the parole board in Las Vegas. He's been in prison for 9 years for an armed robbery sentence. He won't be released until after October 1st. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
Sometimes you're just being a kid. Fans on their feet. Look at that. Play with some more toys. What a day. It's a crazy feeling. Big smiles. This place is a blast, man. It's so much fun.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.